From First Commonwealth Bank Field and Homer City, it is Heritage Conference Championship Baseball tonight here on WDAD, also on Renda Digital TV. So let's get that all taken care of first of all. Where can you watch or listen to this game? Here on WDAD, AM 1450, 100.3 FM, our streaming listen live link as well, and on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. If you're watching the game, you're watching it on Renda Digital TV. You can go to our Renda Digital TV YouTube channel or just visit any of our 4 Renda Broadcasting websites, and there's the direct link right there. Just click on it and you are watching the game. Tonight, the Heritage Conference Championship between two teams that come into the game, both at 14-3 overall, both with 11-2 records in the Heritage Conference. And these two teams, Marion Center and Northern Cambria, very, very evenly matched. They did play each other once this season, with Northern Cambria winning by a score of 5-4. We'll talk about that. We'll try to break down the lineups for you, get things rolling here tonight. It's the championship game in the Heritage Conference, and you're watching it on Renda Digital TV and listening to it here on WDAD on an Indiana Regional Medical Center high school baseball night.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
The team at Smith Coal and Oil Company know how hard work and dedication can pay off. This spring, the Northern Cambria athletes and coaches have done their community proud, and Smith Coal and Oil is pleased to be a presenting sponsor of this broadcast. Smith Coal and Oil has been servicing the Tri-County area since 1993. When you need dependable heating substances like oil, coal, propane, and more, call Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708. Online at smithcoalandoil.com.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Five-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Mitsubishi builds it, you want it. 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona has got it. Take up to $3,500 off brand new 7-passenger Outlander and 5-passenger Outlander Sports. Mitsubishis carry the best warranty on the planet. Take up to $3,500 off your new Outlander or Sport only at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. Yep, up to $3,500 off yours only at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona.
You get the best warranty, more for your money. You know that you'd love to drive the car that you can buy from 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
The 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander SEL MSRP $36,855, number F2391, and Outlander Sport ES MSRP $26,310, number F2287. Sub price includes factory rebate, military customer rebate, VIP customer rebate, current Mitsubishi, Suzuki, Saturn, Scion, owner loyalty, tax fees, and additional equipment extra. See dealer for current deals and exclusions. Expires May 31st, 2023.
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Bring out head coach Mike Piccone. Assistant coaches Gino Colella, Adam McCoy, Todd Ondo, Mitch Piccone. And
Welcome back to First Commonwealth Bank Field. Tonight it is Heritage Conference Championship Baseball on an Indiana Regional Medical Center high school baseball championship night. And the two teams involved, the Marion Center Stingers, the Northern Cambria Colts. The Colts are your home team tonight, and the Stingers are the visitors. And so they will be batting first. Here's the order. For the Stingers, leading off is Dakota Bracken, the pitcher. Noah McCoy at shortstop bats second. At second base, Alex Stewart will hit third. In the cleanup hole, it's the third baseman, Parker Black. Catcher Nick Piccone bats fifth. Braden Reckenbaugh, the first baseman, will hit sixth. In right field, Camden Rising will bat seventh. Dalton Stemman in left field hitting eighth. Trey Slavinsky, the center fielder, will bat ninth. Bracken, McCoy, and Stewart, Black, Piccone, and Reckenbaugh, Rising, Stedman, and Slavinsky. For the Northern Cambria Colts, by the way, Marion Center is coached, of course, by Mike Piccone. Brian Bucher is the head coach of the Colts, and leading off for Coach Bucher is Brad Valeria, the center fielder, followed by Owen Bucher, the shortstop, and in the third hole is Evan Wiwara, the catcher. Ben Messina at second base will hit fourth. Batting fifth is Shane Gisler. He is the designated hitter, and he will bat for the first baseman, Trey Pershing. Caleb Dolney, the third baseman, will bat sixth. Josh Yaktis, the left fielder, will bat seventh. Hitting eighth is the pitcher this afternoon, or this evening, Sean Gisler. And the right fielder, Ty Dumm, bats ninth. Valeria, Bucher, Wiwara, Messina, Gisler, and Dolney, Yaktis, Gisler, and Dumm. That's your Northern Cambria lineup.
Parker Schutte. Number 3, Zach Cavallo. Number 12, Braden Krupner. Number 24,
and they are introducing the teams
number 30,
this evening. Let's give you the pitching matchup.
Number 31, Luke Schutte.
For the Northern Cambria Colts, on the mound is Sean Gisler. He comes in with a .72 ERA, 4-1 on the season in 7 appearances. We don't have comprehensive stats for Northern Cambria, but that what we know, and that's some pretty stellar numbers for the pitcher Sean Gisler.
Batting third and catching,
Dakota Bracken, we just saw him about a week ago in the game against the Homer Center Wildcats, where he threw a one-hitter complete game. And Bracken was outstanding in that game, in the field, at the plate, and on the mound. And his numbers for tonight, let me go find them. Here we go. Dakota comes into the game.
Number 4, Shane Gisler.
And those numbers aren't comprehensive. Let's go find the other stat sheet and get them to you in completion, because there's no sense giving you a partial when I know we have better. Here we go. Dakota 5-1 on the season, a .88 ERA, and his 7 appearances on the mound, all of them starts. On the season, Bracken
number 13, Ty Dumm,
has given up only 4 earned runs.
Roster, number 35, Reese Wagner.
He's been outstanding on the mound. And we're just about ready to go. We'll have the playing of our national anthem. Then we'll be playing some baseball here tonight. So let us take a time out. It is an Indiana Regional Medical Center Championship Baseball night here on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
R4H, this is Bree. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Justin Nagel with R4H Medical Transportation.
R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer both local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments, social, and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Due to our rapid growth and increasing need for our services, we are looking to expand our team. If you are interested in joining our team as a driver, apply online at rider4h.com. Full-time, part-time, casual, and seasonal driver positions are available in many locations. R4H Medical Transportation is an equal opportunity employer.
As always, because of you,
we are R4H.
So what sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Mitsubishi builds it, you want it. 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona has got it. Take up to $3,500 off brand new 7-passenger Outlander and 5-passenger Outlander Sports. Mitsubishis carry the best warranty on the planet. Take up to $3,500 off your new Outlander or Sport only at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. Yep, up to $3,500 off yours only at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona.
You get the best warranty, more for your money. You know that you love to drive the car that you can buy from 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
New 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander SEL MSRP $36,855, number F2391, and Outlander Sport ES MSRP $26,310, number F2287. Sale price includes factory rebate, military customer rebate, VIP customer rebate, current Mitsubishi, Suzuki, Saturn, Scion, owner loyalty, tax, fees, and additional equipment extra. See dealer for current deals and exclusions. Expires May 31st, 2023.
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Sleppy Kyber.
From First Commonwealth Bank Field, we get set to bring you Heritage Conference Championship Baseball this evening. And thank you for joining us. Here are your umpires for the night. Brad Trusel's at first base, Andy Brown at second, and Marty Knezevich at third. And your home plate umpire for tonight is Pete Jones, a 4-man umpiring crew. And getting us all rolling here tonight. Marion centers 1, 2, 3 hitters to face Sean Gisler. Dakota Bracken will lead it off. Gisler's the left-hander. Again, that stellar ERA of .77. He throws to Wiwura, the catcher. And here in the first,
leading off for Marion center, pitcher
Dakota Bracken will lead it off. Bracken, an all-around good player. Comes in hitting .265. 2 doubles on the season. He's driven in 6 runs. He is the pitcher. He bats leadoff, and we're ready to roll. And the first pitch from Gisler is a curveball in there for a strike. There's quite the contrast between Gisler's off-speed stuff and his fastball. The 0-1 pitch is behind Bracken and all the way to the backstop. A ball and a strike on the leadoff hitter in the baseball game. And we'll set the defense for you for Northern Cambria in just a moment. Gisler, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball grounded towards short, fielded there by Owen Bucher over to first, then he got him, 1 away. That'll bring up Noah McCoy. Here's your defense for Northern Cambria. Caleb Dolney at third base, Owen Bucher the shortstop, Ben Messina at second, and Trey Pershing at first. Around the outfield, left to center, left to right, Josh Yaktis in left, Brad Valeria in center field, Ty Dumm in right, Evan Warriors your catcher, and Sean Gisler the pitcher. And McCoy steps in with 1 away, takes a fastball up high. A ball and no strikes on the Marion center shortstop. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Or strike 1, I should say. 1-1. Beautiful night for baseball, and love to have you come out and watch this championship baseball action. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and McCoy swings through, strike 2. A little bit of smoke early here from Sean Gisler. McCoy, a .279 hitter. A double, a home run, and a triple, and he swings and misses at strike 3.
Second baseman, number 2, Alex.
2 away for Alex Stewart, the second baseman, a .286 hitter on the season. 3 doubles and a triple. He's driven in 9 runners on the season. Stewart, the second baseman. Gisler rocks and deals the fastball. Strike 1, swinging through. The 0-1 pitch from Gisler. Strike 2. He swings through it again. Early, at least. Stinger's having trouble catching up. The 0-2 pitch. Gisler will shake off a sign, and then he'll come with the curveball up high. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 away and nobody on here in the top half of the first inning. For Marion Center, the 1-2 pitch from Gisler. Fastball popped up and out of play. Count remains 1-2. Inning started with a ground out by Bracken to shortstop, and then McCoy struck out. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gisler is ahead of Stewart. Winds in the 1-2 pitch. Another fastball popped up again and out of play. You heard Gisler grunting on that fastball. Trying to put a little extra mileage on it. 1-2, 2 outs. McCoy, or rather Stewart, in there again. He takes outside. Count evens at 2. Heritage Conference Championship Baseball tonight from First Commonwealth Bank Field. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball is outside. The count goes full. Stewart had to be tempted by that because that was borderline. But he held off. Now the 3-2. Fastball popped up and again out of play. Alex Stewart battling Gisler tight. And the second baseman is in there once again. Crowd's right up against that plate. Here comes the payoff pitch again. And again it is fouled back. What a battle we have going here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top half of the first inning. Gisler, the windup. The pitch, and Stewart grounded the curveball foul into his own dugout. Still alive. And fouled back again. That is 5 straight fouls by Stewart. He's making Gisler work here. And the payoff pitch again is inside for a ball. And what an at-bat there for Alex Stewart. He's the first base runner of the game.
Third baseman, number 42, Parker Black.
Parker Black will come to the plate for Marion Center, the cleanup hitter. A .367 hitter on the season. 4 doubles, a triple, and a homer. He's driven in 23. He's got a runner on first. 1 away, and the first time from the stretch today for Sean Gisler. And fouled out of play. No balls and a strike on the Marion Center third baseman. Top half of the first. We'll press the reset button here as Gisler and Black both sort of called a mutual timeout. The 0-1 is a curveball that drops in for strike 2, and so Gisler is ahead of Black now. No balls and 2 strikes. We'll see if Stewart takes off now with an 0-2 count. Gisler looks again. And the pitch, fastball, line drive into center field. That's a base hit. Stewart will round second and end up at third base. Fielded by the right fielder in right center. And so Black has the first hit of the game. Stewart ends up at third.
The catcher,
runner in scoring position for Marion Center with 2 outs. Nick Piccone, the catcher, comes to the plate. He's a .348 hitter. He has driven in 12 runners on the season. And a conference at the mound for Northern Cambria. And one of the coaches is going to come out and conduct this meeting. It breaks up. So Piccone with runners on first and third here in the top of the first inning. No score. Two outs. And Sean Gisler ready to work. The stretch. And the pitch. Called strike one. Fastball. Up and away. Here comes the 0-1. Piccone fouls it out. Off the right side and out of play, and an 0-2 hole now for Nick Piccone. The Stingers catcher. The 0-2 pitch, curveball, dribbled foul. And they'll reset once more. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes on the Marion center catcher, senior Nick Piccone. 3 different colored batting helmets out there right now for the Stingers and a 4th color on deck. How about that? Here comes the 0-2 again. Line drive down the right field line, but foul. No balls, 2 strikes. And the Stingers continue to make Gisler work a little bit. But he is still ahead of Piccone, 0-2. Runners on first and third. Gisler the stretch again. 2 outs in the inning. Here's the pitch. Inside, it gets away. Runner comes home, and he's going to score. On the wild pitch, Black will move down to second base. Stewart gives Marion Center a 1-0 lead. So a ball and 2 strikes. 2 away, and Marion Center breaks on top, 1-0. Black now in scoring position. And Piccone swings and misses at strike 3, and that will end the top half of the first inning. But the Stingers get a run on 1 hit. 1 man left on base. We played a half of an inning of the Heritage Conference Championship game. It's an IRMC High School Baseball Championship night on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
The team at Smith Coal and Oil Company know how hard work and dedication can pay off. This spring, the Northern Cambria athletes and coaches have done their community proud, and Smith Coal and Oil is pleased to be a presenting sponsor of this broadcast. Smith Coal and Oil has been servicing the Tri-County area since 1993. When you need dependable heating substances like oil, coal, propane, and more, call Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708. Online at smithcoalandoil.com.
Back at First Commonwealth Bank Field, set for the bottom half of the first inning with Marion Center leading it by a score of 1-0. The Stingers picking up their run on a wild pitch in that first. A run, a hit, and Alex Stewart has given the Stingers a 1-0 lead. So Dakota Bracken will step to the mound for the Stingers. He'll face the 1-2-3 hitters Brad Valeria, Owen Bucher, and Evan Wiwara for Northern Cambria. Give the Marion Center defense. Nick Piccone is your catcher. Third baseman Parker Black. The shortstop Noah McCoy. Alex Stewart is at second, and Braden Reckenbaugh at first. The outfield, left to right, Dalton Stenman, Trace Levinsky, and Camden Rising. Your pitcher Dakota Bracken. Brad Valeria steps to the plate for Northern Cambria. Right-handed hitter, the right-handed pitcher Bracken. Saw him spin a heck of a gem against Homer Center a couple of Saturdays ago. Fastball is outside for a ball 1. Valeria, a .387 hitter on this season. 27 hits. He leads Northern Cambria with total hits of 27. Swings and misses. And it's a ball and a strike. 6 doubles, a triple, 12 runs driven in for Valeria. It's 1-1, and Bracken's pitch is fouled back. And a 1-2 hole here for Valeria. That's a heck of a leadoff hitter. The 1-2 is a curveball that hit him. He ducked underneath it. It looked like they hit him in the back, I believe. Glanced away. So
Shortstop.
The first runner of the night for Northern Cambria reaches because of a hit by pitch. And Owen Bucher comes to the plate. The shortstop, a left-handed hitter, 358 on the season. You see some of the averages. This team can hit. "21 runs driven in for Bucher. He and Dolney are the leading run producers with 21 each. Wewar has driven in 20. 4 doubles and a homer on the season for Bucher. Valeria at first base has 14 steals this season. He fouls this one back. No balls and a strike on Bucher. Of course, the quarterback on the football team, which won the District 6 championship this year. He's in there again. It's a good lead for Valeria at first. Bracken glances over. And here comes the 0-1. Nope, he's going to go over to first, and he got him! The pickoff by Dakota Bracken. And that cleans the bases up for Marion Center. First base umpire Brad Trussell makes that call. It's a ball to Bucher, 1-1. And erased off the base paths. The curveball is up high. 2 balls and a strike now on Bucher. Evan Wewara, the catcher, waits on deck. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Two and 2 on Bucher. Bracken gets the sign, and here's the pitch. Fastball fouled back. "65 plate appearances, 53 at-bats for Bucher. That one's in the dirt, and the count goes full. So Bracken trying to dial it in here in the bottom half of the first inning, and here's the 3-2 pitch. And that is up high, ball 4. So a walk and a hit batsman
Batting third
for Northern Cambria to start this out.
Evan Wewara.
We talked about great batting averages. How about 528 for Wewara? A 528 hitter. And deep crouch. The ball is in the dirt, blocked nicely by Piccone. Wewara with 20 runs driven in, 8 doubles and a triple on the season. Stats provided by Northern Cambria. A ball and no strikes, and the pitch is in there for a strike. Wewara didn't like it. He shakes his head and steps out. He thought he'd be ahead 2-0, but instead it's a 1-1 count. He's back in there. It's a brief lead for Bucher at first. Only about 3 steps. Pitch is outside in the dirt, blocked by Piccone, and Bucher does not budge. So 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, bottom of the first inning, 1-0. Marion Center the lead. And Bracken's pitch swung on and missed, strike 2. And that was a fastball. Reckenbaugh holds Bucher on. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. Outside. Count full again. So full counts on these two hitters. And on the leadoff hitter, a hit batsman. Bracken checks over to first. Here's the pitch. High drive. Left field and fouled out of play. Wewara comes up out of that crouch and he sort of springs at the ball. Generates a ton of power. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on first. Wewara is in there again, and here comes Bracken's pitch. He's going to step off. He'll look back the runner over at first. And now the reset, and here we go. The 3-2 pitch is a curveball in there, strike 3. Bracken goes off speed, and Wewara goes down. That'll bring up Ben Messina, the second baseman.
Correction, batting for second baseman number 33, Ben Messina.
Messina, a .320 hitter on the season. 14 runs driven in. He's got 7 doubles. If you're wondering, over at first base, only 2 steals on the season for Bucher. This pitch is low for a ball. So Bracken is throwing a bunch of pitches here in the first inning, just as Gisler did for Northern Cambria. Here's the 1-0. That's up high, 2 balls and no strikes. Bucher, a short lead once more. 2 outs in the inning. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That is a strike, and it gets away from Piccone, and on the pass ball, Bucher will go down to second base. So he's in scoring position now for Messina. 2 balls and a strike. And timeout called by the hitter. Both McCoy and Stewart trying to keep Bucher close. It's 3 balls and a strike now on Messina. Pitch count getting up there for Bracken. Here comes the 3-1, and driven foul and out of play. Down the left side, that ended up, I think, in somebody's backyard. That's how far ahead he was of that off-speed pitch. And again, a 3-2 count. Runner on second and 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning. Bracken's pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And then Piccone will pick up the loose ball and tag out the runner. We've played an inning of ball. It is the Heritage Conference Championship at Marion Center leads it after 1-0 on an IRMC High School Championship night here on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
We're back at First Commonwealth Bank Field. I'd like to thank Smith Coal and Oil and 5-Star Mitsubishi, our presenting sponsors of our Renda Digital TV feed this evening. Thank you for joining us as well. And speaking of thank yous, the Marion Center Boosters want to thank the following for sponsoring Saturday's all-you-can-eat pizza fundraiser. I understand they raised about $3,000 on that all-you-can-eat pizza night, and so the boosters want to thank Marion Center Bank, Riziki Cafe, Levity Brewing Company, Insomnia Cookies, Lutz's Pizza, Nails by INVU, Eaton Park, MC Farm and Feed, Alley Cat Beverage, Size Pizza and Subs of Home, Flower and Balloon Gallery, Indiana Floral, Tulick Valley Nursery, Starbucks, and Renda Media. And here we go. Top half of the second inning for Marion Center. Braden Reckenbaugh, the first baseman, will lead it off. Left-handed hitter against a left-handed pitcher. Reckenbaugh steps in, and he will take a ball from Sean Gisler. 1-0 Marion Center. Fastball's in there for a strike. Reckenbaugh on the season, hitting .333. Let's adjust that, as he'll ground this one to second base. Fielded there and over to first. Messina picks off Pershing, or to Pershing, and the ground ball out, one away. Braden Reckenbaugh on the season was hitting .444 coming to the plate.
Right fielder number 6.
Camden Rising will step in. Rising a .233 hitter on the season. And the right fielder bats with one away and nobody on. Bottom or top half of the second inning. Fastball's up high and away. And it's 1-0. Gisler in there for a strike. Love to get out of here with a short pitch count with the Colts, because Gisler threw a lot of pitches in that first inning, just as Bracken did for Marion Center. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed by Rising, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. So ahead in the count, and here comes the 1-2. And fastball swung on and missed. Third strikeout of the evening for Sean Gisler. Rising goes down, and Dalton Stedman will step to the plate.
Batting 8. The left fielder number 25, Dalton Stedman.
Stedman playing left field. He also catches when called upon. 2 outs and nobody on, and he takes up high for a ball. And the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. A ball and a strike. Gisler finding his rhythm a bit here in the second inning. 2 up and 2 down so far, and here comes a 1-1 to Stedman. Swung on and missed, strike 2. A 1-2 pitch to the left fielder for the Stingers. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trace Levinsky, the center fielder, waits on deck. The 2-2 fouled back and out of play. Two outs in the inning. And Gisler's 2-2 pitch. Curveball is outside. The count goes full. Stedman stays alive. Makes the pitcher work a little bit more. Here comes a 3-2 pitch. This will be a fastball. It is. And it's up high. He works the walk.
Center fielder.
So he got ahead of him 0-2. But then he lost him. That is the second walk of the night for Gisler. Trace Levinsky will come to the plate for Marion Center. The Stingers center fielder. Swings and misses at the first pitch. 2 outs and a runner on first. Second inning, 1-0. Marion Center with the lead, and Slavinsky will call the timeout. Step out, and now back in. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that's outside with the fastball. So a little bit less sharp on fastball control for Gisler here in the second. A ball and a strike on Slavinsky. The stretch in the pitch, and that's up high, and it's 2-1. He does not want to turn this batting order over and send Bracken up to the plate with 2 on. So 2 balls and a strike here in Slavinsky, and he'll foul it away. Even count at 2-2. Quickly back in the box, and Gisler ready to work. The stretch, the sign. Now the pitch, and the timeout is called just as he was ready to release the pitch. Here we go again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Second inning. Curveball swung on and missed, strike 3, and that'll end the top half of the second. No runs, no hits, a runner left on base. We played an inning and a half. It is 1-0 Marion Center in the Heritage Conference Championship night here in an IRMC high school baseball night on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
Sleppy Chiropractic Family Wellness Center would like to take the opportunity to welcome Dr. Evan Ludwig to her family. Dr. Ludwig is a graduate of Northern Cambria High School and a 2021 graduate of New York Chiropractic College. Sleppy Chiropractic offers services in chiropractic care, sports injuries, disc injuries, orthotic casting, decompression, robotic cold laser therapy, and a complete line of nutritional products. Call 724-357-9030 or visit sleppy.net. Proud supporter of Heritage Conference Athletics.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Back at First Commonwealth Bank Field, set for the bottom half of the second inning with Marion Center leading Northern Cambria 1-0. And the Colts will send up Shane Gisler, their designated hitter, followed by Caleb Dolney, the third baseman, and the left fielder Josh Yaktis. To face Dakota Bracken, who works his second inning. 1 hit in the game so far. That was the single by Parker Black of the Stingers. Off speed from Bracken is ball 1 to Shane Gisler. And that is a strike, 1-1.
Mr. Page up here.
Gisler hitting .227. Fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes. To the leadoff hitter for the Colts. The designated hitter, Shane Gisler. Sean Gisler is the pitcher tonight. And the pitch. Called strike 3. And starting to settle in himself is Dakota Bracken. That's 3 straight strikeouts, 2 looking by Bracken. Caleb Dolney will come to the plate.
Caleb Dolney.
He's the third baseman for the Colts. 1 away, and the pitch is an off-speed, down low for a ball. Mentioned Dolney in the last inning. He is the co-leader in RBIs for Northern Cambria. A .312 hitter on the season. He takes ball 2. 1 out here in the bottom half of the second inning. And Dolney's ahead in the count, 2-0. That's ball 3. And taking a moment to collect himself is Bracken now. He's in a 3-0 hole, and the pitch is ball 4. A 4-pitch walk is the second walk
Batting 7
of the night.
Left fielder, number 11.
By Bracken.
Josh Yaktis.
And Josh Yaktis, the left fielder, will step to the plate. Yaktis, a .255 hitter. He's got a home run on the season. He's driven in 16 runners. He'll take a strike. Gentle breeze right to left. The 0-1 pitch. popped up and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes, so after a 4-pitch walk, he's ahead 0-2 on Yaktis, with Dolney on first, taking only a 3 or 4 step lead. Curveball is swung on and missed, and that is strike 3. So a 4-pitch walk followed by a 3-pitch strikeout, and that is 4 straight outs recorded by the K, with a walk sprinkled in there.
Number 22, Sean Gisler.
Sean Gisler steps to the plate. He'll call timeout. He's a lefty. And he's also a .417 hitter on the season. So good with the stick. And he'll drive this one hard to the second baseman. Stewart bobbles, picks it, throws it, and he got him. Stewart stayed with it, and that'll end the inning. The Stingers shut him down. We head to the top of the 3rd inning. It is Marion Center 1 and Northern Cambria nothing on an IRMC Heritage Conference Championship night on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
The team at Smith Coal and Oil Company know how hard work and dedication can pay off. This spring, the Northern Cambria athletes and coaches have done their community proud, and Smith Coal and Oil is pleased to be a presenting sponsor of this broadcast. Smith Coal and Oil has been servicing the Tri-County area since 1993. When you need dependable heating substances like oil, coal, propane, and more, call Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708. Online at smithcoalandoil.com.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
From First Commonwealth Bank Field, it is 1-0 Marion Center as we head to the 3rd inning. And for the Stingers, the 1-2-3 hitters, it'll be Dakota Bracken, Noah McCoy, and Alex Stewart to face Sean Gisler. Working his 3rd inning for Marion Center, 1 run, 1 hit. No errors, 0-0 for Northern Cambria. Bracken grounded out to short, his first time up. Stingers pitcher steps in. Gisler, the lefty. First pitch of the top of the 3rd. Swung on a miss, the fastball. Strike 1. Gisler has struck out 4. He's walked 2. The 0-1 pitch is on the way, and that's a curveball inside. And it's a ball and a strike. It happens that Bracken has struck out 4 and walked 2 as well. He's hit a batter. This is inside. It's 2 balls and a strike on the Stinger leadoff hitter. Run came in the 1st inning after Bracken grounded out and McCoy struck out. A walk to Stewart. A single by Parker Black made it 1st and 3rd. This one is popped straight up. will chase after it all the way to the backstop, and he could not get the handle on it, and it falls for a foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Bracken. So with runners on 1st and 3rd there in the 1st inning, a wild pitch by Gisler brought home the runner in Stewart, and that is the only run that we have so far in this game. Missed opportunity there for Northern Cambria. Gisler, though, still has Bracken on the hook. Let's see if he can reel him in. Here's the 2-2. Curveball grounded sharply to 3rd, fielded there by Dolney over to 1st, and it gets away. And rounding 1st and moving on to 2nd base is Bracken. So a 2-base error. And I'm guessing they're giving that to the 3rd baseman.
Number 10, Noah McCoy.
And Bracken ends up at 2nd base with nobody out A runner in scoring position for Marion Center as McCoy steps to the plate. Struck out in the first. Squares around, bunts it, goes straight up in the air, and Wewar makes the play. Throw down to second base, goes into center field. Bracken is hit by the ball, and they're going to award him third base. Don't know why. Interference on the shortstop, perhaps? Yeah, John Smathers makes that call. It's probably a good one. Wewar did catch that ball in fair territory. So it goes as an F2. And on the throw down, it's an error on Wewar. So Bracken is on third base. And Alex Stewart coming to the plate. He walked and scored in the first. 1 out and a trouble spot here for Northern Cambria.
Second baseman number 2, Alex Stewart.
And they only have the one error up on the board. Stewart will pop this one up. Wewar will give chase again. He lost it. And it lands, thankfully, not hitting anybody. Just behind home plate, got over the backstop. Heard it bouncing on that hard concrete. Snowballs and a strike. On Stewart. 1 out. Curveball is high and outside. It's 2-0 now, or 2-1, I should say. 1-1. My fault. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And that's up high. Now it's 2 balls and a strike. Bracken off of third. Alex Stewart on the season has driven in 9 runners. And he'll pop this one into shallow left. Is it going to get down? It will. And that is going to be a base hit. The shortstop tried to make a play on it, but Bucher couldn't quite get there. The left fielder, Yaktis, was playing a bit too deep to get to that one, and so it's a bloop single and an RBI driving in Bracken. And Marion Center takes a 2-0 lead. Parker Black steps to the plate, a sharp single in the first. Conference at the mound for Northern Cambria, and they'll break it up, regroup with a runner on first now and 1 out and 1 run in the inning. Second hit of the night for Marion Center. And home plate umpire Steve Jones going to go over and check in with Pete Jones with the Northern Cambria dugout. And they're going, I believe, they're going to change gloves. Yaktis is going to have to change gloves. I don't know if there's a problem with the cut. It's a gray or white glove. I don't know that that's a problem. But they do make him change to a brown glove. Maybe there was a web problem with that glove. I don't know. But they did make him switch. Now he's ready to go. 2 balls and a strike now on Black. And the pitch. Curveball drops in there for a strike. It's 2-2. The pitch, another curveball, and it's lifted into center field. And settling under it, making the catch, is Brad Valeria.
Catcher, number 18.
Stewart chases back to first. 2 away now for Nick Piccone. Inning started with Bracken reaching on an error. He went all the way to second on that 2-base error. McCoy popped up a bunt to the catcher. And on the throw down to second to try to double off the runner, this is a foul ball. just got a bit of it. So it's a strike on Piccone. A fielder's interference allowed Bracken to go to third base. He came home on the single by Stewart. Driven into right field. And there to make the catch is Ty Dumb, and that will end the inning for Marion Center. But they pick up a run on a hit. And as we head to the bottom half of the third inning, it is Marion Center 2, Northern Cambria nothing, on an IRMC Heritage Conference Championship night on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
R4H, this is Bree. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Justin Nagel with R4H Medical Transportation.
R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer both local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments, social, and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Due to our rapid growth and increasing need for our services, we are looking to expand our team. If you are interested in joining our team as a driver, apply online at rider4h.com. Full-time, part-time, casual, and seasonal driver positions are available in many locations. R4H Medical Transportation is an equal opportunity employer.
As always, because of you,
we are R4H.
Heritage Conference Championship night, and we're glad that you're with us here today on WDAD and Renda Digital TV. Our digital TV brought to you by Smith Coal and Oil and by 5-Star Mitsubishi, our presenting sponsors. But many folks have come together to make this happen for you tonight so that you can watch the game. And of course you can listen on WDAD, the Listen Live link, and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Marion Center leads it 2-0. As we get to the bottom half of the third inning, Northern Cambria will send their 9, 1, and 2 hitters to the plate. Ty Dumb, the right fielder, Brad Valeria, the center fielder, and the shortstop, Owen Bucher.
Leading off for Northern Cambria in the third inning. Batting ninth.
Dakota Bracken through 2 innings has 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a hit batsman. He's not allowed a hit yet. Ty Dumb will step in for the Colts. A .234 hitter on the season. 2 doubles among his hit total. And he'll swing at the first pitch, pop it up, and the shortstop McCoy will make the catch. Anytime you can get a first pitch out, that works to your advantage because your pitcher is not throwing more than necessary. 1 away for Valeria. Hit by a pitch and then picked off at first base in the first inning. Valeria, a .387 hitter. The center fielder for the Colts. And he'll drive this one to left. Stedman giving chase. Is he going to get there? He did. Nice running catch there by Dalton Stedman. Ball in the gap. And looked like it might be trouble, but he and Trey Slavinsky converged on it, and a really nice looking running catch by Dalton Stedman. 2 pitches, 2 outs. As Owen Bucher comes to the plate and takes a strike. Well, if he'd have been swinging at the first pitch, that would have been a major upset. The 0-1 pitch from Bracken. Grounded to short. Or second base, I should say. Stewart to Reckenbaugh, and that'll end the inning. A 4-pitch inning for Bracken. And at the end of 3, it is Marion Center 2 and Northern Cambria nothing. It's a Heritage Conference Championship baseball night and an IRMC high school baseball evening here on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
R4H, this is Bree. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Justin Nagel with R4H Medical Transportation.
R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer both local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair.
And welcome back to First Commonwealth Bank Field. Braden Reckenbaugh will lead it off for the Stingers. The first baseman grounded out to second base in the second inning. Marion center. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. 0-1 for Northern Cambria. And Sean Gisler gets ready to work his 4th inning. And his first pitch is outside to Reckenbaugh. Braden again a .444 hitter for Marion center. And he'll chop this one foul. It's 1-1.
Baseman number 32, Braden Reckenbaugh.
The board has him at 0-1. Maybe I did miss a pitch. I'm not certain. Or maybe he did. The 1-strike pitch to Reckenbaugh. Fouled away. 2 strikes on the Stingers' first baseman. Pretty versatile athlete in football. Braden punted, kicked, played guard, played some running back, played some quarterback. He swings and misses, strike 3.
Right fielder, number 6.
5th strikeout of the night by Gisler as Cam Rising comes to the plate. The right fielder, he struck out in the second inning. A 4-pitch 3rd inning for Dakota Bracken. Gisler trying to get out of this with a minimum of pitches thrown. And it's a ball and a strike now on Risinger. Swings through it. Stenman waits on deck. A 1-1 pitch on the way and swung on and missed. Fastball, strike 2. 1-2 on the Stingers' right fielder. Gisler, the windup. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So he starts the 4th with 2 strikeouts, and Stenman will come to the plate. Dalton went into an 0-2 hole, but then worked a walk in the second inning. 2 outs, nobody on. Gisler's first pitch to Stenman is driven to left field. Giving chase and hauling it in is Josh Yaktis, and that will end the inning. And so it's a short pitch count in the 4th for Northern Cambria's Sean Gisler. And we played 3.5. It's 2-0 Marion Center on a Heritage Conference Championship night and IRMC Sports Night here on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
Five-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Mitsubishi builds it, you want it. 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona has got it. Take up to $3,500 off brand new 7-passenger Outlander and 5-passenger Outlander Sports. Mitsubishis carry the best warranty on the planet. Take up to $3,500 off your new Outlander or Sport only at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. Yep, up to $3,500 off yours only at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona.
You get the best warranty, more for your money. You know that you'd love to drive the car that you can buy from 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
The 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander SEL MSRP $36,855, number F2391, and Outlander Sport ES MSRP $26,310, number F2287. Sale price includes factory rebate, military customer rebate, VIP customer rebate, current Mitsubishi, Suzuki, Saturn, Scion, owner loyalty, tax, fees, and additional equipment extra. See dealer for current deals and exclusions. Expires May 31st, 2023.
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
We move to the fifth inning, or the bottom of the fourth, I should say. And Northern Cambria will send Evan Wiwara to the plate. Struck out looking in the first inning. Wiwara to be followed by Ben Messina and Shane Gisler. And Dakota Bracken's first pitch is a curveball outside. I mentioned the outstanding batting average, 528 in 53 official at-bats for Wiwara on the season. That's amazing. He'll take a strike here. It's a ball and a strike. And Evan gives himself a talking to. He took the fastball, and you can see he was jawing to himself as he walked around. Now he's back in there. Here's the 1-1. And grounded sharply to third, fielded by Black. Parker over to first, one away.
Second baseman, number 33, Ben Messina.
The game that we did a couple of weeks ago on a Saturday night, Homer Center and Marion Center, no errors in that game. That was a Dakota Bracken pitched game as well. They're a good fielding team. Ben Messina struck out swinging in the first inning, second inning, no, the first, I should say. There's a pop foul. And over to the fence goes Reckenbaugh, but it's out of play. Bracken had a 4-pitch inning in the third. 3 pitches so far to Wiwara and 1 to Messina. So that's already matching. And Ben Messina gets back in there, the second baseman for the Colts. And this one will be in the dirt, get away. It's a ball and a strike. One out. Bottom of the fourth, 2-0 Marion Center. The windup and the pitch by Bracken, and that is another fastball that goes to the backstop. 2 balls and a strike on Messina. Shane Gisler waiting on deck. The windup and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped toward third. Black will field. Over to first, and he got him. They talk about somebody having a slow heartbeat, and
designated hitter number 4.
Infielders who can not panic at the sight of a runner steaming down first base with that throw across the diamond. That's pretty stellar stuff. We've seen it from both teams. 2 outs, nobody on. The curveball is in there for a strike. Bracken has retired the last 7 hitters. That is a check swing, strike 2 on Gisler, who struck out looking in the second. The 0-2 is up high. Gets through. A ball and 2 strikes on the designated hitter for the Northern Cambria Colts, Gisler. Two outs, the windup and the pitch. Curveball is inside. Gisler ducked out of the way there, and it's 2-2. Timeout called. Reset, and here we go. A 2-2 pitch on the way. 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth inning. Bracken. Fastball is outside. He goes 3-2 now on Gisler. Caleb Dolney waits on base. The full count, the payoff pitch is ball 4. So the string of 7 consecutive outs is over. Dolney, who walked in the second inning, comes to the plate now with 2 outs and a runner on first base. 2-0 Marion Center with the lead.
Caleb Dolney.
Dolney represents the tying run. 312 on the season for Caleb Dolney. And 21 RBIs. He's the co-leader in RBIs for Northern Cambria. Throw over. And Shane Gisler is back. Stingers with a run in the first, a run in the third. Still no hits on the night for Northern Cambria. This throw over. And almost got him. And actually got him on the elbow. And Shane Gisler gets off. He's shaking that thing. That hurt. He dove back into the bag. And because the ball hit him, it did not get through. And so that arm will be numb for a while. Now here's the pitch. And that gets away from Piccone, goes down. It was a ball. So Gisler moves into scoring position, and it's 1-0 now to Dolney, and a little bit of trouble for Bracken. Inning started with a couple of groundouts to Black at third base. Now a great big lead for Gisler at second base. And a timeout called. Now we reset, and here we go. Stewart is going to go over and try to threaten him back. That's not going to work. 1-0 now. The pitch is a ball inside on Dolney. The runner on second base. Bracken stares him down. They work the pickoff play, and he is back in there. McCoy came a long way from shortstop to try to sneak in behind him. McCoy is over there again. And everybody steps out. Now we go. 2 balls, no strikes on Dolney. And the pitch is down low, ball 3. So Gisler walked and went to second on the pass ball. Dolney now has a 3-0 count. And there's a strike. 3-1 on the Colts third baseman. And he's back in there. And that is a called strike 2. He thought he had ball 4. So the count goes full. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th inning, 2-0 Marion Center, and a 3-2 pitch on the way to Dolney with a runner on second base. Bracken staring at the runner, and there's another timeout. Gisler wasn't biting there. Bracken again. The pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 left on base. At the end of 4, it's Marion Center 2, Northern Cambria nothing, on an IRMC High School Heritage Conference Championship night on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
R4H, this is Bree. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Justin Nagel with R4H Medical Transportation.
R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer both local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments, social, and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Due to our rapid growth and increasing need for our services, we are looking to expand our team. If you are interested in joining our team as a driver, apply online at rider4h.com. Full-time, part-time, casual, and seasonal driver positions are available in many locations. R4H Medical Transportation is an equal opportunity employer.
As always, because of you,
we are R4H.
Ball game. We are ready for the 5th inning with Marion Center leading Northern Cambria 2-0. It's not even dark yet. in the fifth. Trey Slavinsky will lead it off for the Stingers. 2-2-0 on the night for the Marion Center Stingers. 0-0-1 for Northern Cambria. Slavinsky steps in for his second at bat of the night. Struck out in the second inning. Gisler's first pitch is a ball. His second is a fastball in there for a strike. Not a lot of action for the outfielders tonight so far. This one is grounded, fielded by the third baseman Dolney. Over to first, one away.
Pitcher number 4, Dakota Bracken.
Bracken will come to the plate. Grounded to short, reached on an error by the third baseman, a throwing error. It was a two-base error. And he eventually came around to score the Stingers' second run. That was in the third inning. He bats with one out here in the fifth. And drives it into left field, where it will be caught by Josh Yaktis. 2 away. So 4 pitches, 2 outs in this fifth inning for Marion Center. Noah McCoy will come to the plate. Struck out and attempted to sacrifice bunt, but it popped up and the catcher, Wiwara, was able to field it. It's up high for a ball. Wiwara then threw down to second base to try to get Bracken. And because of an interference call, Bracken was awarded third base and eventually came around to score. That's a strike to McCoy. It's a ball and a strike with 2 outs here in the fifth. Curveball is chopped foul. So he stays alive. These pitchers are chugging along now. 1 and 2 and 2 outs. The pitch to McCoy. Fouled back. They played all the way back in March, these two teams, and that ball game was won by Northern Cambria 5-4. Here it's 2-0 Marion Center. This one is in the hole, and that'll be a infield single for Noah McCoy. And oh, he might get him at first. He got back. McCoy thought it went through, and so he rounded the bag. But it was fielded and thrown over by Bucher, and he almost got him on the swing around. It is an infield single for Noah McCoy, and it's the third hit of the night for Marion Center.
Second baseman number 2, Alex Stewart.
Alex Stewart walked and singled in this game. He scored the first run on a wild pitch. He bats with 2 outs and a runner on first base. Gisler looks over. And the curveball is a ball. We were the catcher with a little head fake to make it appear as if it had gone through and maybe catch the runner off first. 1-0. And Stewart awaits. This is inside. It's 2 balls and no strikes on the Marion Center second baseman. It was a good play by Bucher to get that throw over there, even though he wasn't going to get the runner. It was a low-risk throw, and he almost picked him off. That's in there for a strike on the inside corner of the fastball. It's one of those where you're always told you're not going to have a chance, don't throw it over, but it almost worked. Stewart will step out. 2 balls and a strike with 2 outs here in the fifth. Marion Center leading it 2-0. And the pitch. A little line drive. Diving catch by Dolney, and that'll end the inning. The little change-up line drive there, hit by Alex Stewart. We head to the bottom half of the fifth inning. It is Marion Center 2, Northern Cambria nothing on an IRMC Heritage Conference Championship game. WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
The team at Smith Coal and Oil Company know how hard work and dedication can pay off. This spring, the Northern Cambria athletes and coaches have done their community proud, and Smith Coal and Oil is pleased to be a presenting sponsor of this broadcast. Smith Coal and Oil has been servicing the Tri-County area since 1993. When you need dependable heating substances like oil, coal, propane, and more, call Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708. Online at smithcoalandoil.com.
We're back at First Commonwealth Bank Field. 2-0. Marion Center leads it as we head to the bottom half of the fifth inning. For Northern Cambria, it'll be Josh Yaktis, Sean Gisler, and Ty Dumb, the 7-8-9 hitters. Dakota Bracken has allowed no hits through 4. And the Stingers lead it 2-0. Picking up a run in the first, a run in the third. And the pitch is swung on and missed by Yaktis. 0-1. Struck out in the second. Bracken quickly ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. And Gisler, the mound opponent, is in there again. It's a ball and 2 strikes as that one is in the dirt. Couldn't get him to chase. 1-2. Bracken the windup and the pitch. Popped foul, out of play down the right side. The way these games started, the pitchers were throwing a lot in the first inning or 2 innings, and you thought that the pitch count would get up there, but they've had some short pitch innings, including a 4-pitch inning by Bracken. This one is fouled back, making him work a little bit now. It's still a ball and 2 strikes on Yaktis. Or a ball and 8 strikes if you figure the scoreboard. A 1-2 pitch on the way. Curveball is over the batter's head. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, and a hit batsman so far tonight for Bracken, but no hits allowed. And this now count goes 3 balls and 2 strikes. The full count payoff pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 Ks in a row for Bracken. Yaktis is out. Sean Gisler
Pitcher number 22, Sean
steps into the box, and he's ready to go. And that is a called strike. Called strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. And that is a ball, 1-2. A 1-2 pitch with 1 out, and that is now 2 balls and 2 strikes on the Northern Cambria pitcher. Sean hitting .417 on the season. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bracken deals. And that is low, ball 3. So he got ahead of him 0-2, but now it's a full count for the second batter in a row, with Ty Dumb waiting on deck. Line drive, and there's the first hit of the night for Northern Cambria. Into left field, the base hit for Sean Gisler.
Number 13, Ty Dumb.
And so in the 5th inning, the Colts get their first hit, and they will send Fry in to run for Sean Gisler. That's Nathan Fry at first base now, running for Gisler. The right fielder Ty Dumb will step to the plate for Northern Cambria.
First base is number 30, Nate Fry.
And Bracken looks over to first. There's the bunt. Bracken will field. Down to first, and he got him. Fry will move down to second base. Two away for Brad Valeria when you have a batting average like some of these top-of-the-order guys. Leading off of second base is Fry. 2 outs. Valeria will swing and miss. 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch and a fly out to left field. No balls and a strike on Valeria. And that is a called strike 2. Mark Birding had me a note. Dakota Bracken is loving the mound here at First Commonwealth Bank Field, going back to the Teddy Bear Fun Drive game on May 6th. He's now tossed 11 2/3 scoreless innings right here at this field. That was a foul ball by Valeria. 2 outs and a runner on second base. 2-0 Marion Center here in the 5th. A chance for Northern Cambria. Valeria will take a ball, and it'll get away from Piccone, and the runner will move down on the wild pitch. So now, just 90 feet away for Nate Fry. And it's 1-2 on Valeria. The pitch from Bracken. High fly ball right field. Giving chase and dropping the baseball. Valeria round second, Camden rising. With the error in right field, the first run comes home for Northern Cambria. And Valeria ends up at third base. Rising looked like he had the beat on it. But the drop, the error, and it's 2-1. As Owen Bucher steps to the plate with Valeria on third. Good block there by Piccone. Trouble spot here for Marion Center now. Bucher, a .358 hitter. The co-leader in runs driven in for Northern Cambria with 21. He's got a runner at third base. Grounded softly to Reckenbaugh at first, and he'll step on the bag, and that'll end the inning. They're going to call it a foul ball. So it was a foul ball. Will not end the inning. It's a ball and a strike. Bucher remains alive. Valeria remains at third. The score remains 2-1. Bracken's pitch. Fastball driven. Second baseman short. Went right through him. And the game is tied. The error is going to put Bucher at first base. And Valeria will come around to score. And we are all tied up at 2 here in the bottom half of the 5th inning with Evan Wiwora stepping to the plate. And a conference at the mound for Marion Center. Mike Piccone is out there. The inning started with the Actus striking out. The single by Sean Gisler. As we tear up that note about the shutout streak. Gisler, running for him was Nate Fry. And the advance to second base, and then Fry got down to third on the wild pitch after the sacrifice bunt by Ty Dumb. 2 consecutive errors. As this pitch is in the dirt, Piccone blocks it. It goes back out into the field of play where Bracken picks it up. But we are all tied up at 2 now here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 away. Weewara has a 1-0 count. Bracken's pitch, swung on and missed, off speed. Nice changeup action there for Dakota Bracken, and it's 1-1. The pitch, swung on and missed, strike 2. Must be some heck of a movement on Dakota Bracken's pitches tonight, because there are a number of them that they're swinging strikes and still getting away. A ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, off speed, and Marion Center fans wanted that call, didn't get it. It's 2-2. 2 outs here in the 5th. Runner on first. 2 runs in, both on errors. And the pitch, driven toward short. Fielded first, the cutoff by Black over to first, and he got him. Nice play by Parker Black, and that'll end the 5th inning. But 2 runs picked up by Northern Cambria, and we're tied at 2 after 5 on an IRMC High School Championship night here on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
R4H, this is Bree. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Justin Nagel with R4H Medical Transportation.
R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer both local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments, social, and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Due to our rapid growth and increasing need for our services, we are looking to expand our team. If you are interested in joining our team as a driver, apply online at rider4h.com. Full-time, part-time, casual, and seasonal driver positions are available in many locations. R4H Medical Transportation is an equal opportunity employer.
As always, because of you,
we are R4H.
Cambria Colts as we head to the 6th inning. They pick up 2 unearned runs thanks to 2 errors on Marion Center. And we are tied at 2 as we enter the 6th inning. And for the Stingers, to the plate here in the 6th, Parker Black, Nick Piccone, and Braden Reckenbaugh, the scheduled hitters, numbers 4, 5, and 6, to face Sean Gisler out there for a 6th inning of work. Parker Black steps in. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a flyout to center field. Black has hit the ball well twice. He's made a couple of really nice plays in the field as well tonight. And he is in there now. Gisler. The left-hander deals, and Black swings and misses the curveball inside and off the plate. It's no balls and a strike. Gisler fooled him there. Parker steps back in. 0-1 in the pitch. Another curveball on the inner half of the plate, and he swings through that one. It's 0-2. Now Gisler can do anything he wants with this pitch. One thing he does not want to do is put it in the strike zone. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball is up and away. 1-2. One ball, two strikes on the Stingers' leadoff hitter here in the sixth, Parker Black, and he'll foul this fastball out of play. Remains 1-2. See if he comes back with that curveball again. He figures he's got him looking for a fastball. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. It is a curveball, but it's outside, and the count evens at 2. Parker Black's single in the first advanced Alex Stewart from first to third, and Stewart scored on the wild pitch. Here's the 2-2 pitch outside, 3-2 off the fastball. And now Gisler down to cases. A 3-2 pitch. On the way to Black. Curveball is ball 4. Black works the leadoff walk here in the sixth.
Catcher number 18.
It is the third walk of the night for Sean Gisler. And it brings Nick Piccone to the plate, a strikeout and a flyout to right field. So the leadoff hitter on, and Gisler works from the stretch once more. Inside for a ball on Piccone. The lights on here at First Commonwealth Bank Field. A 1-0 pitch on the way, and that's outside. 2 balls and no strikes. And conference on the mound.
Championship softball game.
While this is happening, I'll tell you that the Marion Center Boosters wish to thank a bunch of folks for sponsoring Saturday's all-you-can-eat pizza fundraiser, including Starbucks, Tulick Valley Nursery, Indiana Floral, Flower and Balloon Gallery, Size Pizza and Subs of Home, Alley Cat Beverage, Marion Center Farm and Feed, Eaton Park, Nails by I Envy You, Lutz's Pizza, Insomnia Cookies, Levity Brewing Company, Riziki Cafe, Marion Center Bank, and Renda Media. Good fundraiser for Marion Center on Saturday night at the Indiana Moose. Conference over, 2 balls, no strikes, and the pitch is in there for a strike to Nick Piccone. It's 2-1. Parker Black worked the walk, and he's on first base in a 2-2 game here in the sixth. Gisler looks over, and he goes curveball and drops it in there. It is 2-2. So after the conference, 2 straight strikes. And now Piccone awaits a 2-2 pitch, and here it is. Fastball hit him. And he could not get out of the way for that one, and it hit him, looked like in the left thigh or maybe even knee, limping a bit as he gets down there. And they're going to change pitchers. Second mound visit. Puts runners on first and second. And Gisler, his night is over. And we'll see who the new pitcher will be for Northern Cambria. They're going to come and talk to Pete Jones. And not quite sure who's doing what right at this point. Piccone walked over to the bench, or the dugout. And it looks like Wiwara is going to come on to pitch. So we'll need a new catcher for Northern Cambria. And Gisler is going to go 5+. And it looks like a 32. catching equipment was already on.
Yeah, you can check with one of these guys here.
So we know it's not Sean Gisler. He's 22 and he's a lefty. And I do not see a number 32 on the Northern Cambria roster. So we'll have to wait and see exactly what's the deal there. Wiwara is a right-hander. And he comes on in relief. On the season, Wiwara a 1.34 ERA, 5-0 his record in 6 appearances. So he'll take over as the pitcher. And if you'll allow me to yell down to Mark, do you have a 32 on their roster, Mark? Zach Walker is number 32.
Number 32, Zach Walker. Walker now catching, now pitching, moving from the catcher's position, number 23, Evan Wiwara.
So Wiwara will come on.
For Marion Center, first baseman number 32, Braden Reckenbaugh.
3 hits allowed by Gisler. The run count still uncertain. First and second, nobody out, and the first pitch, Reckenbaugh, will pop it into shallow left, giving chase, and not able to get there. It will drop for a base hit. A really long run for Josh Yaktis, and Bucher had been over trying to keep the runner close at second base, so he was not a factor, and it's a single.
Number 6, Camden Rising.
For Marion Center's Braden Reckenbaugh, and it loads the bases with nobody out, with Camden Rising coming to the plate. And they're going to throw a pinch hitter in there. Drew Runk is going to come on as a pinch hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. Runk will take a strike. And the 0-1 is inside for a ball. It's 1-1. Strike 2, it's 1-2. Yes. A ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, bases loaded. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Runk goes down. And Stenman steps to the plate. Bases loaded.
Left fielder number
1 out here in the 6th. A great opportunity for Marion Center. Stenman, a walk and a fly out to left field. He'll face Wiwara, who winds, and that is a called strike. A fastball at the knees. Infield is up. Stenman swings and misses at strike 2. Slavinsky waits on deck. No balls, 2 strikes. Stenman in a hole. Wiwara. Check swing. And they're going to say he did not go around. It's 1-2. Evan Wiwara stalks on that pitcher's mound. He's fun to watch. A 1-2 pitch on the way. And called strike 3. So with the bases loaded, Wiwara has struck out 2 straight, and Slavinsky will come to the plate. A strikeout victim in the 2nd, grounded out to 3rd in the 5th. And the bases remain full. He'll foul this one away. Two outs. Bases full, 2-2. Weewora's pitch is a ball. 1-1 on Slavinsky. Seven runs driven in on the season for Trey Slavinsky. He wants to get number 8 here. He'll take a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Marion center fielder with the bases loaded. They loaded the bases with nobody out. Weewora on the verge of working his way out of it. 1-2, and that's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Slavinsky. The third baseman, Dolney, is on the grass still with 2 strikes. That's outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And so here you come, and Weewora barehands the ball back to him. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded in the 6th in a 2-2 game. Weewora from the windup, the pitch. Runners move, it's fouled out of play. Parker Black charging down that line from third base. Slavinsky remained alive with the foul off. He'll step out now just as Weewora is ready to throw. Now back in there. Another payoff pitch. The wind and the pitch by Slavinsky, or by Weewora, and it's fouled out of play again by Slavinsky. So making Evan Weewora work for this, and he's just pumping fastballs in there. And Trey Slavinsky has fouled a couple of them off. Here we go again, bases loaded. The pitch. And a little popper to the shortstop, and it will be fielded there by Bucher, and that'll end the inning. We have played 5.5. It is 2-2 in this Heritage Conference Baseball Championship game on an IRMC High School playoff night here on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
The team at Smith Coal and Oil Company know how hard work and dedication can pay off. This spring, the Northern Cambria athletes and coaches have done their community proud, and Smith Coal and Oil is pleased to be a presenting sponsor of this broadcast. Smith Coal and Oil has been servicing the Tri-County area since 1993. When you need dependable heating substances like oil, coal, propane, and more, call Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708. Online at smithcoalandoil.com.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Back at First Commonwealth Bank Field. 2-2 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The line on Sean Gisler this evening, the starting pitcher for Northern Cambria. 5 innings plus, 3 hits, 2 runs, and 1 of them earned. He walked 3. He struck out 6. And that was the story for Marion Center. And for Gisler against them, Weewora came on. And Evan Weewora did give up the single on the bloop. But then 2 strikeouts and a pop-up, and we head to the bottom of the 6th inning, tied at 2 in the Heritage Conference Championship. And Ben Messina, Shane Gisler, and Caleb Dolney are the scheduled hitters for the Colts against Dakota Bracken.
For the Colts, second baseman number 33, Ben Messina.
Messina 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out to third. 2 runs in the 5th for Northern Cambria, both of them unearned due to errors. Both of the runs scored directly because of those errors. And so Bracken a little bit of tough luck as he gets the strike in there on Messina. And the second baseman awaits. Curve ball, grounded sharply back up the middle, and that's a base hit for Ben Messina. Leadoff hitter is on, second hit of the night for Northern Cambria.
Designated hitter number 4.
And the DH Shane Gisler will step to the plate. Runner on first, nobody out. Dakota Bracken. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And swung on and missed by Gisler. Oh and 1. Short lead for Messina at first base. They recall that the first hitter of this game was hit by a pitch. That was Valeria, and he was picked off by Bracken. So the leads have been short ever since. This one is fouled out of play. No balls, 2 strikes now on Shane Gisler. Caleb Dolney waits on deck. Nobody out. Runner on. Gisler will step out. And then back in. The 0-2. Up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. West Shamokin with a 4-1 lead, I believe it was, over Cambria Heights in the girls softball championship tonight. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 4-1.
Third baseman number 8, Caleb.
4-3 now. So top of the 7th inning in that game. So Cambria Heights coming back on West Shamokin. That's a couple of good softball teams. Caleb Dolney steps to the plate, 0 for 1 with a walk. He's got a runner on first and 1 out, throw over. Diving back is Ben Messina. Two runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for Marion Center. 2 runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for Northern Cambria. Fouled up back. No balls and a strike now on Dolney. He awaits, and the pitch from Bracken is in the dirt. Piccone blocked it, lost it, and got it back before the runner could think about advancing. It's a ball and a strike. And a 1-1 pitch on the way. Fouled out of play. A ball and 2 strikes now on Dolney. With 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th in a 2-2 game. Bracken checks the runner at first. Now the pitch. Called strike 3. 2 strikeouts in a row. 1 swinging, 1 looking. Seven on the night. 2 away in the inning with the runner Messina staying at first base. And Zach Walker, who replaced Sean Gisler,
left fielder,
actually does not come. Josh Yaktis is to the plate. Yaktis, the left fielder. 0 for 2, struck out twice. And pops this one up into right field. Rising chases into foul territory. That's out of play. No balls and a strike on Yaktis. With 2 outs here in the 6th. Bracken back up on top of the hill. Out of the stretch once more. Bracken an 0-1 pitch, and that's fouled back. He's ahead of the hitter. Yaktis, no balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the 6th. Oh, 2. 2 outs. Short lead off first. Swung on and missed, strike 3. He struck out the side, and that'll end the inning. After 6, Marion Center 2, Northern Cambria 2. It's a Heritage Conference Championship night on an IRMC High School Sports Night on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
The team at Smith Coal and Oil Company know how hard work and dedication can pay off. This spring, the Northern Cambria athletes and coaches have done their community proud, and Smith Coal and Oil is pleased to be a presenting sponsor of this broadcast. Smith Coal and Oil has been servicing the Tri-County area since 1993. When you need dependable heating substances like oil, coal, propane, and more, call Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708. Online at smithcoalandoil.com.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Back at First Commonwealth Bank Field, where it is 2-2 as we get to the 7th inning. And can Marion Center or Northern Cambria win it in regulation, or do we need extras tonight? In the top of the 7th in the girls softball championship game tonight, West Shamokin has stretched their lead to 5-3 off the strength of a home run. I'm assuming that'll be Lily Jordan. Just a guess. Dakota Bracken steps in for the Stingers to face Evan Wiwara, who works his 2nd inning. Bracken, 0 for 3, reached on an error and scored. And we've got a timeout. The catcher for Northern Cambria, Walker, is going to go talk to Wiwara. And as he does, Bracken is going to step down and talk to his manager, Mike Bacconi. And here we go. Third baseman Dolney up on the grass. And the pitch from Wiwara is a ball. One 1-0 on the Stingers pitcher and leadoff hitter. And he takes ball 2. Nothing fancy about Evan Wiwara. He just throws heat at you. But he's in a 2-0 hole, and the pitch here is a called strike on the inside corner. And it's 2-1. The pitch is a check swing, grounder down the first base line. What a great fielding play there. My goodness. Trey Pershing at first base picked that ball just as it got to the other side of the bag, steps on it, and Bracken is out.
Number 10, Noah McCoy.
Noah McCoy will step to the plate. 1 for 3 on the night, a single in the 5th inning. And one away here in the 7th. Wiwara's pitch is a called strike. 2-2 our score here in the top of the 7th, the Heritage Conference Championship game, and lifted into left center field over to make the catch. No, he dropped it. Valeria dropped the ball, and McCoy is on first. Don't know if that's a light situation or what, but the result is the Stingers have a guy on first with 1 out rather than 2 outs and nobody on as Alex Stewart comes to the plate. A walk, a single, and a line out to third base. McCoy off first. Wiwara looks down and Stewart will step out. Alex Stewart, a .286 hitter on the season. And another conference at the mound and gives Stewart the opportunity to talk to his coach, Mike McConey. Over at first, McCoy. And here we go. Stewart's pitch, or Weewora's pitch, is a called strike. It's 0-1 on Alex Stewart with Parker Black waiting on deck. 1 out, runner on first here in the 7th. Chopped to short. He'll get the lead runner. Stewart will reach first on the fielder's choice. So Booker to Messina. 2 away for Parker Black.
Third baseman number 42.
1 for 2 with a single and a walk for Black. 2 away here in the top of the 7th and a runner on first base. And that is Stewart. See if McConey wants to put him in motion, try to get him in a scoring position. Black will foul the first ball out of play down the right side. No balls and a strike on the Stinger third baseman here in the 7th. Parker Black is back in there. The pitch is up high. A ball and a strike from Evan Weewora. Crowd gets quiet. It's getting tense here in the 7th inning. Driven right back through the box and into center field. A base hit by Black, and Stewart will advance to second base. Would have been interesting had he been able to get down to second on a steal, because that hit might have produced a play at the plate. Black's second hit of the night. Runners on first and second. Piccone will come to the plate. 0 for 2 and hit by a pitch. Stingers in the 6th inning loaded the bases with nobody out. Here they have runners on first and second and 2 out in a 2-2 game in the 7th inning of this Heritage Conference Championship. And Weewora's pitch is outside, blocked by the catcher, Walker. One and 0 on Piccone. Weewora takes a couple of steps towards second base to chase Stewart back. Now the pitch swung on and missed by Piccone. It's 1-1. Dancing at second base is Stewart. And that is a called strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes on Piccone. 2 outs in the 7th, 2-2 our score. Piccone waits and he'll call timeout. Weewora never left the stretch. Here we go. Chopped, and that'll go foul. And the catcher Walker hoping that it would go foul, and it did. Remains 1-2 on Piccone with 2 outs here in the 7th. And Nick picks up the bat, steps back into the box, and here we go. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. After 6.5, it's Marion Center 2, Northern Cambria 2. The Colts with the chance to win it in 7 as they'll come to the plate in this Heritage Conference Championship game. It's an IRMC Championship night of baseball here on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
Sleppy Chiropractic Family Wellness Center would like to take the opportunity to welcome Dr. Evan Ludwig to her family. Dr. Ludwig is a graduate of Northern Cambria High School and a 2021 graduate of New York Chiropractic College. Sleppy Chiropractic offers services in chiropractic care, sports injuries, disc injuries, orthotic casting, decompression, robotic cold laser therapy, and a complete line of nutritional products. Call 724-357-9030 or visit sleppy.net. Proud supporter of Heritage Conference Athletics.
The team at Smith Coal and Oil Company know how hard work and dedication
Field, where Marion Center is going to switch pitchers. Parker Black will move over to first base, and the first baseman, Braden Reckenbaugh, the left-hander, will come on in relief of Dakota Bracken. Bracken will move to third base. So the line on Dakota Bracken on the night, 6 innings pitched, only 2 hits, 2 runs, neither of them earned. Dakota on the night walking 3. I believe he had 8 strikeouts. Let's add them up. 1, 2, 3.
Final score in the softball championship out at Northern Cambria.
4,
West Shamokin
5, 6, 7, 8.
Championship over Cambria Heights. Final score.
Let me count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 strikeouts for Dakota Bracken. Congratulations, West Shamokin Wolves. They are your Heritage Conference softball champions. Who will be the baseball champion? We're trying to determine that here tonight. Braden Reckenbaugh for Marion Center. This is his 9th appearance.
Catcher number 32, Zach Walker.
And it is his 3rd relief appearance, an ERA of 3.095. And the left-hander will deal to the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 7th inning. And that's Zach Walker, his first at-bat of the night. He takes a ball. And
pitching for Marion Center. Number 30.
Now the umpire
Reckenbaugh now pitching.
is going to walk over toward the Marion Center dugout. He wants to talk to Mike Piccone.
And from third to first, number 42, Parker Black.
And he'll turn right around.
Reckenbaugh now pitching.
And they're going to make Reckenbaugh change gloves. They did this in the to the other team. So Reckenbaugh will change from a first baseman's mitt to a fielder's glove. So he's ready to go again. 1-0 to Zach Walker. And the pitch is inside. 2 balls and no strikes on Walker, who came in to catch in the 6th inning. 2-0. He's not going to be swinging here. He'll take the strike on the inside corner. It's 2 balls and a strike on Walker. Ty Dumb waits on deck. Team's looking for base runners here. Off speed and up high. 3 balls and a strike now on Walker. And the pitch is in there for a strike. We have no numbers on Walker. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Reckenbaugh's pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. Braden went off speed for the last 2 pitches to Walker and paid off for him. He got the strikeout. It is the 9th strikeout of a Northern Cambria player here tonight. Ty Dumb steps in and fouls the first pitch off. Dumb 0 for 1, a pop-up to the shortstop and a sacrifice bunt. No balls and a strike on the number 9 hitter for the Colts. And off speed once again, and Reckenbaugh, a little craft work there. No balls and 2 strikes on the Colts right fielder. And the pitch is a fastball that is fouled out of play. Brad Valeria will get his shot. Top of that batting order for Northern Cambria is pretty stellar. So staying alive on the little foul tip is Dumb. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out here in the 7th inning, tied at 2. No balls and 2 strikes, and the pitch. Chopped back toward the second baseman. Charging is the third baseman, Bracken, and he got him at first base. The Northern Cambria bench doesn't agree, but Bracken makes the play. Bracken cuts in front of the charging shortstop McCoy. It was the only way they had a chance at the runner Dumb, and he got him. And it brings up Brad Valeria, the center fielder for the Colts. Hit by a pitch, a fly out to left field, reached on an error and scored. In the 5th inning, one of the 2 Northern Cambria runs that scored as a result of those errors, and that's why we're tied at 2 here in the 7th. This one is outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Reckenbaugh working to Valeria. And the windup in the 2-0. In there for a strike. The fastball from the lefty. Back up and ready to go to work. Here comes a 2-1 pitch on the way to Valeria. Chop back right to Reckenbaugh. He'll jog it over to first, lob it to Parker Black, and that'll end the inning. We're headed to extra innings, tied at 2 on the Heritage Conference Championship night here on a baseball playoff night, Indiana Regional Medical Center on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
So what sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
R4H, this is Bree. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Justin Nagel with R4H Medical Transportation.
R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer both local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments, social, and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Due to our rapid growth and increasing need for our services, we are looking to expand our team. If you are interested in joining our team as a driver, apply online at rider4h.com. Full-time, part-time, casual, and seasonal driver positions are available in many locations. R4H Medical Transportation is an equal opportunity employer.
As always, because of you,
we are R4H.
And so we go for the 7th inning with Rewara ready to work his 3rd inning of relief, and he will face for Marion Center Braden Reckenbaugh.
Leading off for Marion
and
at the top of the 8th inning, pitcher number 32.
We'll see who bats for the right fielder Rising. Runk batted for him last time, and that might be the case again. Reckenbaugh steps in. He's 1 for 3. We bat in the 8th extra innings now. And Reckenbaugh with a single his last time up in the 6th inning. And this will be a line drive right at the shortstop to Owen Bucher. First pitch. Reckenbaugh, good medal on it. 1 away. The liner to the shortstop. And for Marion Center,
fielder number 20, Drew Runk.
Drew Runk is back up for his 2nd plate appearance, a strikeout as a pinch hitter in the 6th. He looks at 2 strikes, and he's in an 0-2 hole to Rewara, who stares down, and here's the 0-2 pitch, called strike 3. 2 quick outs for Rewara.
25, Dalton Stenman.
Stenman will come to the plate for Marion Center with 2 outs and nobody on here in the 8th. He'll take a ball. Whereas Marion Center looking at the bottom of the order for their 8th inning, it'll be the heart of the order for Northern Cambria in their half of the 8th. Stemmen lifts a high fly ball to left field. Yaktis is there, and that'll end the inning. 3 up and 3 down in the 8th. And we head to the bottom of the inning, tied at 2 on this Heritage Conference Championship night here on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
The team at Smith Coal and Oil Company know how hard work and dedication can pay off. This spring, the Northern Cambria athletes and coaches have done their community proud, and Smith Coal and Oil is pleased to be a presenting sponsor of this broadcast. Smith Coal and Oil has been servicing the Tri-County area since 1993. When you need dependable heating substances like oil, coal, propane, and more, call Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708, online at smithcoalandoil.com.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
We move to the bottom half of the 8th inning in a 2-2 baseball game, the Heritage Conference Championship. Braden Reckenbaugh ready to work his 2nd inning for Marion Center. Owen Bucher will be the leadoff hitter for Northern Cambria. 0 for 2 on the night, reached on an error and a walk. Bucher steps in, lefty on lefty here. Reckenbaugh's curveball popped up on the first pitch, and McCoy is there to make the catch.
Pitcher number 23, Evan Wiewara.
Evan Wiewara started this game as the catcher. He is now the pitcher of record. He's 0 for 3. He's grounded out his last 2 times up to the third baseman, who at the time was Parker Black. This is a line drive base hit into right field. And Runk will get the baseball back in, but Wiewara is on for Northern Cambria with Ben Messina coming to the plate, 1 for 3. When we look at some of the numbers for Northern Cambria, 320 average for Messina. Nate Fry is back out there as a courtesy runner for Evan Wiewara. As Messina will step to the plate. The second baseman for the Colts. Marion Center scoring a run in the first, a run in the third. 2 runs scoring on errors in the 5th by Northern Cambria, and we're tied at 2 here in the 8th. Heritage Conference Championship night. West Shamokin has already won the softball championship with a victory over Cambria Heights tonight. Messina steps in, the right-handed hitter. Runner on first and 1 out. Reckenbaugh out of the stretch. The pitch is swung on and missed by Messina, strike 1. Shane Gisler, the designated hitter, waits on deck. No balls and a strike. 1 out in the inning. And the pitch is off speed and fouled out of play. It's no balls and 2 strikes on Messina. So Reckenbaugh works ahead of the hitter. An 0-2 pitch is on the way. Swung on and missed. He got him to chase up out of the strike zone on the fastball, up and away.
Designated hitter.
2 away as Shane Gisler steps to the plate. 0 for 2 with a walk for Gisler. 2 outs and a runner on first base for Northern Cambria in a 2-2 game. Reckenbaugh's pitch, check swing strike. The Stingers with the advantage for most of the night, but Northern Cambria fought back to tie it on that 5th inning. Timeout called by Gisler. He'll step out. Stingers looked like they were out of it twice in that 5th before the errors started. Now this one bounces in the dirt, gets away from Piccone, and the runner will move down into scoring position. So Gisler, I thought Gisler might have been hit by that ball in the dirt right at his feet, but it avoided him, and Piccone had to chase it down. That allowed the runner to move down, and now the Colts have a guy in scoring position. Reckenbaugh. Inside, it gets away again, and the runner moves again to third base now. So 2 balls and a strike, and the winning run is at third base. Nate Fry is 90 feet away from a Heritage Conference championship for Northern Cambria. 2 balls and a strike with 2 outs. It's outside 3-1 now. On Gisler, Caleb Dolney waits on deck. From the windup, the pitch by Reckenbaugh swung on and missed. The count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the 8th. The runner on third, the pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. Reckenbaugh gets out of it. And we'll head to the 9th. Tied at 2. The Heritage Conference Championship on the line for these 2 teams. Marion Center and Northern Cambria. It is an IRMC High School Championship night here on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
The team at Smith Coal and Oil Company know how hard work and dedication can pay off. This spring, the Northern Cambria athletes and coaches have done their community proud, and Smith Coal and Oil is pleased to be a presenting sponsor of this broadcast. Smith Coal and Oil has been servicing the Tri-County area since 1993. When you need dependable heating substances like oil, coal, propane, and more, call Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708. Online at smithcoalandoil.com.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Extra innings from First Commonwealth Bank Field for the Heritage Conference Championship. We get set for the 9th. Evan Wiwora set to work his 4th inning now for Northern Cambria in a 2-2 baseball game. And for Marion Center, Trey Slavinsky, Dakota Bracken, Noah McCoy, the scheduled hitters.
For Marion Center in the top of the 9th inning, center fielder number 16, Trey Slavinsky.
Wiwora came on and gave up a single to Reckenbaugh in the 6th, and that loaded the bases with an out. But then he got out of that inning, retired aside the rest of the way, and he now pitches in the 9th. A strike is in there to Slavinsky, who is 0 for 3 tonight. The 0-1 pitch, he squares around, bunts it foul. 0-1 pitch, I should say. It's no balls and 2 strikes now. 9th inning, tied at 2. What a Heritage Conference Championship game this has been. The 0-2 pitch to Slavinsky. Grounded to second. Fielded there and over to first. And in the dirt, but dug out nicely by Pershing. Messina's throw gets him. One away. Bracken to the plate, the leadoff hitter. He is 0 for 4 tonight, reached on an error and scored. Bats in the ninth. He started the game as the pitcher for Marion Center. Went 6. He will take a ball from Wiwura. The 2 runs that Bracken gave up were both unearned. They both came around because of errors. And both of those would have been the third out in the inning. He'll ground this one sharply at third base. It'll get through. Dolney for a base hit. Now he's going to try for second. Bracken is down and he is safe. The head first slide, and he avoided the tag of Messina at second base. Now they want to appeal over to first. They want to say that he missed first base. And stepping on it and not getting the call is Wiwura.
Shortstop number 10, Noah McCoy.
Bracken rules it a double. That's the first extra base hit of the night. A runner on second and 1 out for Marion Center. Bracken with the spark there. And somehow avoiding the tag because the throw to Messina was there in time. McCoy to the plate. 1 for 4. A single in the 5th, reached on an error in the 7th. Now with a runner on second and 1 out, he steps in against Evan Wiwura once more. The pitch fouled away. These two teams going at it hard. 2-2 in the 9th. No balls and a strike on Noah McCoy. The Marion Center shortstop. Wiwura delivers. It gets away. Bracken is going to move down to third base. And just as Northern Cambria had a runner on third thanks to a wild pitch, now Marion Center does. I'm calling it a pass ball, but it could have been a wild pitch either way. Runner on third, 1 out. That is a ball, and it's 2 balls and a strike now on Noah McCoy with Alex Stewart on deck. 1 away, runner on third is Bracken. Wiwura does a deep knee bend. And now he's back up on top of the hill, and here's the pitch, the 2-1. Grounded toward third and foul. That could have been trouble. Two, you're right about that. Well, the third baseman is up. First baseman is up, but the infielders are back with 1 out in the inning. Bracken charges down the line. This one is grounded into left field, a base hit. Bracken comes in to score, and Marion Center retakes the lead. Noah McCoy, the base hit, puts Marion Center back on top. The RBI single. And so some daring base running by Dakota Bracken. And now it's 2-1, and conference on the mound for Northern Cambria. 3-2, the Stingers take the lead. They led at the end of 1-0, and at the end of 3, 2-0. The score was tied 2-2 after 5. Now here in the 9th, Marion Center has pushed ahead a go-ahead run as they'll break things up on the mound. Alex Stewart coming to the plate. Sharp ground ball avoided the third baseman Dolney, and the shortstop Bucher got into left field for the base hit. So McCoy wraps the single. Bracken had reached on the base running double. 3-2 Marion Center now. Ninth inning action, one away. Stewart at the plate. Big lead at first for McCoy. That is a line drive. Base hit into left field. McCoy will stop at second base. Second hit of the night for Alex Stewart. Parker Black will step to the plate. He's hit the ball well tonight. He's 2 for 3. 2 singles, a walk. His only out at the plate tonight has been a fly ball to center field. Runners on first and second, one away here in the ninth. And Marion Center back on top. This one gets away from the catcher. Oh, and now McCoy running down toward third, and he stumbles. Now he stumbles again off the bag. He is out. That was a crazy play. Black swung and missed. The ball got away from Walker. McCoy, on his run down toward third, stumbled at about the shortstop spot, managed to get into third base, but then rounded the bag. And when he did, he stumbled again and could not get back. And so it goes 2-5. He's out. Stewart moves down to second base. Two outs now. Black, a high chopper. Fielded by Doney. Black will beat it out. Stewart will get down to third. Boy, when do you ever see a chopper that high off of a dirt field?
Catcher.
Fourth hit of the inning, fourth consecutive hit. They've still only scored one run off of it. Nick Piccone to the plate with runners on first and third and 2 outs. Piccone 0 for 3 and was hit once. Check swing, strike. Parker Black with 3 hits in the night and a walk. No balls and a strike, 2 outs now. We wore his pitch, driven into right, there to make the catch, and he does, is Ty Dom, and that'll end the 9th inning. But Marion Center takes a go-ahead run. It's 3-2 Stingers heading to the bottom of the 9th on a Heritage Conference Championship night on WDID and Renda Digital TV.
R4H, this is Bree. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Justin Nagel with R4H Medical Transportation.
R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer both local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments, social, and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Due to our rapid growth and increasing need for our services, we are looking to expand our team. If you are interested in joining our team as a driver, apply online at rider4h.com. Full-time, part-time, casual, and seasonal driver positions are available in many locations. R4H Medical Transportation is an equal opportunity employer.
As always, because of you,
we are R4H.
You might be tempted to say that Northern Cambria had a disastrous 9th inning, but consider they gave up 4 hits in a row and still escaped with having only given up 1 run. They trail 3-2 in the bottom of the 9th inning of this Heritage Conference Championship night. And Braden Reckenbaugh ready to work his 3rd inning for Marion Center. He'll face Doney, Yaktis, Walker. Those are the scheduled hitters. Caleb Doney 0 for 2 with a walk tonight.
Leading off for the Colts in the bottom of the 9th inning.
So bottom of the 9th.
Caleb Doney.
The Stingers are 3 outs away from a Heritage Conference championship. The Colts want to prevent that and get a championship of their own. Caleb Doney, the right-handed hitter, steps in to face the lefty Braden Reckenbaugh. And first pitch through to the backstop. That's a ball. Reckenbaugh on the night, as this one is popped up right back to the pitcher, and he makes the catch.
Fourth fielder number 11, Josh Yaktus.
Retired the side in order in the 7th, gave up a single in the 8th, but got the side out. Now he retires the leadoff hitter here in the 9th inning, and Josh Yaktus steps to the plate, 0 for 3. Swings and misses at strike one. Off speed from Braden Reckenbaugh. He's been spinning the ball tonight. That is in there on the inside corner for a strike. He's ahead 0-2. Zach Walker, the catcher, waits on deck. The 0-2 pitch, off speed again and up high. A ball and 2 strikes, 1 out in the bottom of the 9th inning, 3-2 Marion Center with the lead. Reckenbaugh's pitch is a called strike 3 on the inside corner. Yaktus goes down, and the last chance hitter for Northern Cambria is Zach Walker, 0 for 1 on the night. Came on when Wiwora moved from catcher out to the mound. He replaced Sean Gisler. 2 outs, nobody on, up high for a ball from Reckenbaugh to Zach Walker. 3-2 Marion Center. The pitch swung on and missed. A ball and a strike on Walker. 2 outs. The Colts trail it 3-2. The pitch. Fouled out of play. Down to the last strike now for Northern Cambria. Trying to remain alive in this Heritage Conference Championship game. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. The Marion Center Stingers are the Heritage Conference champions. Braden Reckenbaugh and Dakota Bracken combine on a 3-hitter. The Stingers win it 3-2 in 9 innings. And the teams will meet for the handshake.
Coming up momentarily.
And the Heritage Conference Championship trophy will be awarded to the Stingers. What a ball game here tonight. And we'll come back and tell you all about it in just a moment. Our post-game show is next. It is a Heritage Conference Championship night on an IRMC high school baseball evening from First Commonwealth Bank Field here on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.
R4H, this is Bree. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Justin Nagel with R4H Medical Transportation.
R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer both local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments, social, and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Due to our rapid growth and increasing need for our services, we are looking to expand our team. If you are interested in joining our team as a driver, apply online at rider4h.com. Full-time, part-time, casual, and seasonal driver positions are available in many locations. R4H Medical Transportation is an equal opportunity employer.
As always, because of you,
we are R4H.
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Mitsubishi builds it, you want it. 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona has got it. Take up to $3,500 off brand new 7-passenger Outlander and 5-passenger Outlander Sports. Mitsubishis carry the best warranty on the planet. Take up to $3,500 off your new Outlander or Sport only at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. Yep, up to $3,500 off yours only at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona.
You get the best warranty, more for your money. You know that you love to drive the car that you can buy from 5-star Mitsubishi. Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
The 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander SEL MSRP $36,855, number F2391, and Outlander Sport ES MSRP $26,310, number F2287. Sale price includes factory rebate, military customer rebate, VIP customer rebate, current Mitsubishi, Suzuki, Saturn, Scion, owner loyalty, tax, fees, and additional equipment extra. See dealer for current deals and exclusions. Expires May 31st, 2023.
5-star Mitsubishi. Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
The Marion Center Stingers are the Heritage Conference champions, defeating Northern Cambria 3-2 in 9 innings. Outstanding baseball played here tonight by both of these teams. This was a lot of fun to watch as the Stingers and the Colts hooked it up. My goodness gracious, I'm adding up Evan Rewora's numbers in this game.
The Heritage Conference tonight from Homer Center is Mr. Greg Page.
And there we go with Evan Rewora's numbers.
The 2023
trophy presentation about to be made. The plaque to the Stingers.
And it's going to be housed at Marion Center Senior.
And they're going to put this into the hands of Mike Piccone, the manager and coach of this team. He hands it to the players. And we've got it all here on Renda Digital TV. How about that? Here are your totals for the game. For Marion Center, 3 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 runners on base. For Northern Cambria, 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors. They left 6 on base. The winning pitcher is Braden Reckenbaugh of the Stingers. 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, no runs. He walked none. He struck out 4. Outstanding effort by him. Outstanding for Dakota Bracken, the starter for Marion Center. He went 6, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, neither of them earned. Walked 3, struck out 8. So 12 strikeouts by Marion Center pitchers tonight. For Northern Cambria, Sean Gisler, the starting pitcher, went 5+, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 of them earned. He walked 3, he struck out 6. Evan Wewora, that's a hard loss to take. He went 3, gave up 6 hits, 1 run, it was earned, and walked none, struck out 4. 10 strikeouts by Northern Cambria pitchers tonight. The ball game started with Marion Center scoring in the first. After a ground out and a strikeout, a walk to Alex Stewart, and then Parker Black singled him to third. And so with runners on first and third, Stewart came in and scored on a wild pitch. 1-0 at the end of 1 in the third inning. Marion Center started with a leadoff ground ball to by Dakota Bracken. The throw went to first and was an error. It got away from the first baseman down the right field line, and Bracken ended up at second base. A pop-up to the catcher, and then Stewart with a single, and that drove in the runner Bracken to make it 2-0 Marion Center. The score remained 2-0 all the way into the 5th inning, when Bracken got a strikeout, but then gave up his first hit of the game, a single to Sean Gisler, and a sacrifice bunt put Gisler at second base. A wild pitch moved him down to third, and then a fly ball that was dropped scored 1 run, and a ground ball that was flubbed scored the second run, and it was 2-2. And it lasted all the way until the 9th inning, when Marion Center started the inning with a ground out by Slavinsky, but then Dakota Bracken, a sharp ground ball that got through into left field, and he kept running around the bag at first, slid into second, avoided the tag, and had a double. A pass ball put him at third base, and then Noah McCoy with a single, but that scored the run, the game-winning run, McCoy's single. It was the first of 4 hits in a row by Marion Center. Only one of those hit runners scored, though, but it was enough, and the Stingers had themselves a 3-2 win. Marion Center is your Heritage Conference baseball champion. These games do count toward the District 6 rankings, and in fact, games through tomorrow count in the District 6 rankings, and then the District 6 playoff brackets will be set. We'll be bringing you postseason baseball and softball on our Renda broadcasting stations. There will be a number of teams involved from the Heritage Conference. We've got Renda Digital TV, or is it just radio on Wednesday for Indiana High? Just radio. Radio for Indiana High on Wednesday, and that'll be a WPIAL playoff game. The West Shamokin Wolves are the Heritage Conference champions in softball, the Marion Center Stingers, the Heritage Conference champions in baseball. I'd like to thank our presenting sponsors on Renda Digital TV tonight. That, of course, Smith Coal and Oil of Northern Cambria and 5-Star Mitsubishi of Altoona. Our final score again, 3-2. Marion Center the win for the Heritage Conference Championship over Northern Cambria. John Smathers has been our producer of Renda Digital TV. Danielle Pisarczyk, our studio engineer and producer on WDAD. The final again, Marion Center 3, Northern Cambria 2. The Stingers are your Heritage Conference champions, and this has been a Heritage Conference Championship night, an IRMC Sports night on WDAD and Renda Digital TV.